Other than one meeting this afternoon with Her Majesty the Queen, the diary for the rest of my day is remarkably light.
A short year ago, David Cameron had 5 more years stretched before him.
After all, as I once said, I was the future once.
But with that phrase, he became the past, for which the future must, as always, pay a price. Thanks to the referendum he orchestrated, Cameron leaves Britain's future unsettled. A visit to the Queen to resign, and it becomes someone else's problem. Theresa May, who long waited for the job, was awaited by protesters who want an election and journalists with questions.
Following the referendum, we face a time of great national change. And I know, because we're Great Britain, that we will rise to the challenge.
To try to bridge the divide, she surprisingly appointed top Brexiter Boris Johnson as Britain's top diplomat. The man who held that job, Philip Hammond, becomes Chancellor of the Exchequer. The old one, George Osborne, who fought Brexit, is out. There's now also a minister for Brexit. But with a slim majority voting to exit the EU and the rest mortified by the idea, how can she please both? It is a challenge that the new Prime Minister faces even in her own constituency, where nearly 54% voted in favour of Remain. Still, in an interview at the local paper, she was extra firm. There would be no attempt, quote, to weasel out of Brexit. Yet for Remainers, like she was, she's still a comfort, says the editor.
I think a lot of people around here will be happier that Theresa is at the helm than some of the other characters involved.
And I think she's, quite a sensible, good person, really. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
I hope that she does do well for this nation, because we really, really need it.
May has more priorities, sending troops to Eastern Europe, a vote on Britain's nuclear deterrence system. But the recent past will be ever present.
The sad thing for Theresa May is her government will be dominated by one particular issue, and that's insoluble. And that's the idea of how do you deliver Brexit without crushing the economy? How do you close down free movement of people while keeping borders open for goods and services?
Britain's second female Prime Minister has arrived. Unelected, but she says undaunted. Nala Ayed, CBC News, London.